One of the return men for A&M. He's back there for the first time this season. Sammy Davis is the other. This game has been kicked off. Davis is coming up to the 5 to take it to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Little seam, and turns his back and turns his legs and goes to about the 24. The Aggies have it at the 24-yard line. That's a return of about 19 yards for Sammy Davis, his longest kickoff return this season. The Ags will open with an I, and they've got a slot here on the left side with Weber as the fullback. And here is the first play, and it goes to Farmer. He hits inside and gets across the 25, maybe a yard and a half, as Grant Irons, the senior, 4 letters out of the Woodlands, came in to make that tackle. Farmer, as the Ags will show a shotgun, will be to the right of Mark Ferris. And we've got the trips formation at the bottom of the formation, which is here to the left. Line of scrimmage is the 26. They be coming with some outside stuff. They are not. They pump, and now here is Ferris wanting to throw. He does out in the flats, goes to Goins, isolated on a man. He's fighting to the 29-yard line. They push him back to the 25, but he will get the 29 to Wayne Goins. Farmer, the running back, will be this time to the left of Mark Ferris, and there was movement. They snapped the ball, and I think they caught Notre Dame in the neutral zone. Yeah, very wisely there. McKinney has become a pro at that by snapping it when he notices movement and somebody caught in the neutral zone. So it looks like a 5-yard mark off against, it will be against Notre Dame, and the Aggies are going to get a first down out of that from the 30 out to the 35. Slot right. That's the open side. Shotgun for Ferris. Running back, I believe, is Farmer, standing there to his left side. Drops back to the 27. Throws to Porter. Caught it at the 40. Dragging a man out to the 44-yard line. Close for a first down by about a yard. He missed it. 2nd and 1 coming up. Donald Dykes had him around the ankles, and Porter said, "We're going on a trip," and they did. 2nd and a yard. I formation. Tight end right. Flanker right. Split in on the left side. And a delay out of the backfield goes to Farmer, and Farmer is caught behind the line. Tyreo Harrison out of Sulphur Springs, Texas, just caught him for a loss back to the Aggie 42-yard line. 3rd down and 3 out of a shotgun. Trips out to the right. That's the top. Ball's almost in the middle of the field between the hash marks. Here's a delay out of the backfield. Goes to Farmer. He's across the 50. Lost his balance and falls forward across the 45 to the Notre Dame 43. And used that hand to get about 3 or 4 extra yards. Derek Farmer. First down and 10 at the Notre Dame 43-yard line. Hash left. 2 wides to the right. Way out there. And again, it's the draw out of the backfield. That delay to Farmer. Bounced off the first man. And he's going to get maybe the line of scrimmage as he was hit behind the line, but able to get back to the 43. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Single setback, 2 wides to the right. Hash left. And it looks like it's a fake on the end around. And here is a throw coming back to Della. Did he catch the ball? He did. Falling down, reached in, brought it in with his right hand. Unbelievable. Shotgun for Ferris. Slot left, 2 wides to the right, the short side. Waiting on the snap. He's got it. Drops back. Now he's looking out in the flats, and he's going to throw that away. 2 wides on each side of the ball. The open sides to the left. Out of a shotgun. And they will go on the delay to Farmer again. Good hole. He's at the 20. Got a block. He has a chance to score, and he will score. Touchdown. He just went 31 yards.
Boy, have they done a great job of running in passing situations and catching Notre Dame by surprise. And Farmer is impressive. Great open field running, made all the right moves. He'll take it in from 31 yards out and give the Aggies the lead at the 10:07 mark of the first quarter.
5 carries, 45 yards on the first possession for Farmer, and now the touchdown, his first collegiate TD. Waiting on the extra point, Chance Pierce is the deep snapper. Wes Bonovich will hold, and Cody States will attempt the extra point. Into the game today, he's 10 out of 11. Here's the extra point. He's now 11 out of 12 and make it the Aggies 7. Notre Dame nothing. The ball is blown off the tee twice, and now they've asked that A&M have a man come up and hold it on the tee for Cody Skates. They have Julius Jones and Vontez Duff. Duff out of Copperas Cove. And at the goal line, at the 1, will make it Julius Jones. He's looking for a seam. Got it for a moment. Now he's turning it back to the sideline. Breaks out again across the 40 to the 44-yard line. That guy is nothing but dangerous. And they're going to come out with a wishbone formation. Showing a wishbone. And they will run the option coming back this way, and they got a flag.
Tight end move, Dave. Tight end move. It'll be a penalty. It'll be a 5-yarder against Notre Dame.
So how about a little wishbone action down there?
Well, and they're unbalanced to the right. They go to the wishbone. They were going to run the option to the overshifted side.
We have 9:57 to go on the clock in the first. The Aggies lead 7-0. Offset in the backfield. Holiday's rolling back this way. He's going to throw. He's got Hunter on the sideline, and he'll get it out to near midfield. Out of bounds he goes. Pushed out at the Notre Dame 49-yard line. Not enough for a first down. Show wishbone again with Holiday under center. And they start the option, going to the other side of the field. Holiday trying to turn the corner, and he does. He's out of bounds as he goes out at the Aggie 39-yard line. Single setback, 2 tights, and 2 flankers. The setback is Julius Jones out of Big Stone Gap, Virginia. He's going to run the option. Here's the deep pitch coming back to Jones. The Aggies are going to close on him, and we got him by the face mask. Jones is brought down, but they bring him down by a face mask, and it was Terrence Keel who got the grab on the bars around the helmet, and that'll be a penalty against Texas A&M.
Well, they're going to call this one a personal foul, Dave, a 15-yard variety.
2 tights and a flanker left, and they'll hand off, and it's going to go to Fisher. Fisher's wrapped up. He got about 4 yards to the 20. Holiday turns around and says something to his backs. Has the snap. Now he's rolling, he's looking, still looking, he's under some pressure. Now he's decided to run with the ball, and the Aggies are going to close on him, and he goes down across the 20 at the 18-yard line. Single setback, 2 wides left, tight end left. That's the open side. Split in on the right side of the formation. Holiday wants to pitch it. Now he does, and it is bobbled for a moment by Fisher. He dives out of bounds. Did he get the first down? I think he did at about the Aggie 13. Holiday turns around. He's got a tight end on the left side of the formation and a true eye. Had a lot to say before he moved under center. Pitches it back to Julius Jones. Aggies are going to hit him at the line of scrimmage. He got a half a yard, and close to the 12 he goes. Here they come back to the line on 2nd down and still about 10. Into the slot now will go Gibbons. They make a change by moving the tight end left to right. Now they put Gibbons in motion, coming left to right. And Holiday rolls. He's looking. He's under some pressure. Now he's going to throw end zone, and he skips that one into the sideline. Incomplete. Here we go, 3rd and 10. They need the 3. They come to the line of scrimmage. There seems to be some confusion, and there is, and they're going to call a timeout. 3rd down and 10. Wes Bodovich has checked in for Rodriguez. They snap the ball. They drop back to the 20, looking end zone, and the Aggies intercepted. Interception. That's Jay Brooks. Was it Brooks or was it Weston? Let's wait and see if it's 31 or 21, Dave. Go ahead. What do you got?
Well, he wanted Gibbons. He rolled out to his right. He wanted Gibbons in the corner of the end zone. There were 3 Aggies over there, and it's Sean Weston that comes up with the interception.
A&M's got a 7-0 lead over Notre Dame. Just picked one, threw it into a crowd in the end zone, and Weston just got his first intercept of the season. Here's A&M at the line of scrimmage, and it goes to Farmer. He hits the line, and he's down at the 20. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 coming up as they unpile there at the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun with the running back to his left. Inside handoff again. Goes to Farmer looking for the corner. He's going to fight for 5, and they send him into the sideline at the 25-yard line. Started to send Jason Beckstrom off the field, and they leave him out there. Does Notre Dame and their defense. 3rd and 5 at the 25, and a shotgun. 2 wides on both sides of the formation. Here's a throw, and it's going to be caught by Porter. Got a first down. Caught it behind the 30 on the about the 29, and then drug a man. The man on him was Donald Dykes. That's the 2nd time that he's taken Dykes for a free ride. It's a 1st and 10. They put Taylor in motion right before the snap. Here's play action. Now throwing under pressure. Going sideline. He's got Murphy. He's going to run under it. And he caught it. He caught it in a double team at the 22-yard line. That just went 45 yards. That was a spectacular catch. They come out and show a heavy eye. With Ferris under center, the pitch is going to Fleming. He wants to throw. It's a throw back to Ferris. He's wide open. He's going to score. Fleming just threw a touchdown pass out of the halfback position.
Well, it's not only is it a halfback pass, it's a throwback. They also had Jamar Taylor going to the right side. He was the decoy. Fleming kind of looked at him, turned around, threw it back to Ferris. A perfect pass. He waltzes into the end zone. The Aggies are leading it 13-0. We got the point to come. You know, you're holding your breath. Is the ball going to get there? And it finally did. And when it did, there was nobody really close to him. Somebody got close at the goal line, but that was way too late. Aggies have made it 13-0 at the 5:09 mark. Here's the Cody Skates extra point. That one's on the board, and A&M now leads it by a score of 14-0. Notre Dame just kicked off, and Wes Bodovich reached out and caught Julius Jones literally by the collar of his jersey and just threw him to the ground, saying no more of those long returns. You're going to go down right here, and he did at the 12-yard line. 14-0 Texas A&M, 4:59 to go here in the first period. Under center, they'll hand off, and the Aggies will hit him at the line of scrimmage and bring him down at the 12. Carlisle with a single setback, just handed off to Tony Fisher. Ty Warren, Rocky Bernard up front, just put him down, no gain. Be second and maybe a half yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9 coming up. 2 wides on the right, 1 on the left, single setback, and he's lined up more or less behind the left tackle, but back about the 8-yard line. Here's Holiday dropping back, maybe a quarterback draw. Now he's going to try to run. He's out to the 15, and he's tripped up as he hits the 17 from the backside by big play, Jay Brooks. Tight end left, split in right, flanker left, open sides to the left. Holiday barking signals. He drops back. He has time. He's going to throw. The tight end catches it for a first down. He's across the 25 to the 26. Bernard and Warren are both out of the lineup. Marcus Jasmine's out there right now, and Lennis Smith also in the lineup for Texas A&M, giving them a breather here on 1st and 10 at their own 26. Notre Dame handoff goes to, is that Fisher or is it Julius Jones? He didn't get much. Inside linebackers are the starters, Morris and Gamble. Offset again in the backfield as they show a heavy eye. Here is Holiday under some pressure, throwing it away into the sideline. Hunter was the intended receiver. Here we go, the 12th man waving those 12-man towels on a maroon out game. Every game a maroon out at Kyle Field. Out of a split back formation, drops back, he's throwing, and it's batted up in the air, and now it's caught on his knees. It was Hunter as it's batted up by the Aggies, Sammy Davis, and then the two were on their knees and looking up. Hunter was able to look that one in, and it's good enough for a first down out to the 37-yard line. They show the wishbone again. They got a flanker here, and they moved. That's got to be the new quarterback in the cadence. They get used to Matt Lavecchio, and then they bring Carlisle Holiday in, and they snap the ball. And as they did, there was movement before the snap, so a 5-yard mark off against the Irish.
Now, 2 of those backs back there in that wishbone thought that the ball was supposed to be snapped to count earlier. They were 2 steps toward the line of scrimmage before it was snapped. It'll cost them 5. Move it back to the 32. It'll be 1st and 15.
They show the wishbone once more. Ags are moving some folks around on the defensive front. Start the option, cuts it back the other way, and Holiday hits the 35. He got about 3 yards, and he was stood up, and he was driven down. That time it was Brian Gamble who nailed him. Gibbons and Hunter go wide left, single setback. Tight end is on the right side of the formation. Matter of fact, a couple of tights, so those are flankers out to the left side. Run the option. Holiday turns the corner. He's fighting out across the 40. Doesn't have a first down. Gets it near the Notre Dame 45-yard line, just across the 44. Again, they're going to, they shift out of the wishbone this time, and now put a man in motion going left to right. Here is Holiday rolling, coming back this way, and he starts to throw. Now he's under some pressure, and the Aggies are chasing him, and now he's going to be caught inside the 40, back about the 37-yard line. He was running around and finally said, I don't see anybody to throw it to. DeJuan Gentry is back in